Johnson. I'm doublecasting. Facebook, Dr. Umar Ifatunde. Instagram, Dr. Umar Johnson. I'm doublecasting. Instagram, Dr. Umar Johnson. Facebook, Dr. Umar Ifatunde. Deon Sanders. I'm a big fan of his athletic ability. Arguably the most athletic player we've ever had. Arguably the GOAT of professional football, despite Tom Brady. Deon Sanders, way more athletic than Tom Brady. But let me give you my assessment of Coach Prime. I respect him as a black man. I respect his accomplishments. Me and Charlemagne went back and forth over Deon today. You're going to see this when you watch the Black Breakfast Club interview. Charlemagne and Dr. Umar, respectfully, we went back and forth over this. Charlemagne is my brother. But we disagreed vehemently over Deon Sanders' decision. When Colin Kaepernick took a knee, in 2016, I saw and heard Deon Sanders say out of his own mouth that Colin Kaepernick was wrong. I saw and heard Deon Sanders say Colin Kaepernick was wrong for taking a knee. Charlemagne said he didn't say it. Yes, he did. On national TV, he was in a roundtable discussion about the protest, and he said Colin Kaepernick was wrong. I wrote it down. I remember. I put him in the Django prison for that. I put Deon Sanders in the Django prison for not standing with Colin Kaepernick. Yes, I did. Deon Sanders lost stripes for me when he didn't stand with Colin Kaepernick. Then, when I heard he took the Jackson State job, I've spoken at Jackson State before. Shout out to the Jackson State students. And if you are on the Jackson State football team, please text me and answer me one question. I'm talking to the football players of Jackson State. I'm talking to the football players of Jackson State, Mississippi. If you are a member of the football team of Jackson State University in Mississippi, please text message Dr. Umar or send me a voicemail or send me an email or send me an inbox. I'm talking to the football players of HBCU Jackson State University. Did Deon Sanders tell you guys up front when he took the job? Charlemagne and I disagreed on this today during the Breakfast Club interview. My brother Charlemagne and I disagreed on this today during the Breakfast Club interview. My question to the Jackson State University football players, did Coach Prime tell you guys 3 years ago that if a white college offers me a job, I will leave you immediately? Did he tell y'all that? I'm going to ask the question again. My cell number, you can text me, 215-989-9858. 215-989-9858. 215-989-9858. Did Deon Sanders tell the players of Jackson State that as soon as a Division I white school offers me a job, I'm leaving? Did he tell you that? Because according to what I saw him say, according to what I heard him say, he said he would consider or entertain. He would consider or entertain. He did not say he would be jumping up and running to the white school the minute they offered him a bag. He did not say he would be abandoning Jackson State after 3 years. Now let me continue. It's okay for us to disagree. My standard is different from your standard. It's okay for us to disagree. My standard is different from your standard. You have a selfish, follow the money, me over the people standard. Let me say it again. We can disagree. Many of you Negropeans watching this have a selfish, follow the money, it's me over the movement mentality. That's who you are. That's who Deon is. I understand that Negro mentality, but I don't endorse it. And I'm not going to co-sign it. And I'm going to explain to you why Deion Sanders' decision was not good for Black America. I'm going to explain it to you. Charlemagne talked about how he has helped children. Kudos to him. Charlemagne talked about he gave up some of his salary. Kudos to him. Charlemagne talked about how he helped Jackson State get some athletic contracts, all of which will be taken back after he's gone. Now that he's gone, they're going to lose all those contracts now that he's gone. He took care of Jackson State while he needed Jackson State. I'm going to say it again. Deon took care of Jackson State while he needed Jackson State. Let me say it one more time. Deon took care of Jackson State while he needed Jackson State. I applaud the good things Deion Sanders has done in his community. I applaud the good things Deion Sanders has done in his community. And I know most of you Black men were raised in a house where religion was more important than your race. So I understand why money is more important than you, than saving your people. I get it, niggas. I understand. You and me are different. That's okay. I understand your selfishness. I understand your pursuit of money. See, this is why we are not the generation that should receive reparations. This is why we are not the generation that should receive reparations. This is why Black America's addiction to money far outweighs our loyalty to community. Black America's addiction to money far outweighs our loyalty to community. Every other culture is after power. We are after dollars. Every other culture is after power. We are after the dollar. Every other people are in pursuit of power, and we are in pursuit of the unholy dollar. Every other group is in pursuit of power. We are in pursuit of the unholy dollar. The reason Deon's decision was so tragic for me, the reason Deon's decision is unforgivable for me, is due to the fact, first you get money, then you get power. That is not correct. I can tell you've been politically uneducated. I can tell you've been politically uneducated. Look at all the basketball players we got, scared to speak up. Look at all the football players we got, scared to speak up. Did you see Dak Prescott when he was asked about Jerry Jones? Did you see Dak Prescott when he was asked about Jerry Jones? Did you see Dak Prescott shivering in his boots like he was butt naked outside in the snow? Dak Prescott was so scared of saying the wrong thing about old Krusty. Dak Prescott was so scared about saying the wrong thing about old Krusty. Dak Prescott was so scared about saying the wrong thing about old Krusty, he couldn't even answer the question. Dak Prescott, I haven't processed. I don't want to lose my job. I don't want to say nothing against, I'm biracial, so I can be on Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott, I like you, bro. I'm a Dak Prescott fan. Don't you ever again in your life bring up your biracialism. Dak Prescott, I'm talking to you. quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. Don't you ever again in your life bring up the fact that you are biracial and use that as an excuse for why you can't hold a racist accountable for preventing the school desegregation so our children can get an education. Dak Prescott, you was wrong for that, bro. Dak Prescott, you was wrong. You had no business bringing up your biraciality. You had no business, Dak Prescott, bringing up your biraciality as an excuse for why you couldn't hold Jerry Jones accountable for his role in preventing school desegregation in Arkansas. Come on, Dak Prescott. Come on. I saw nothing but fear. So you Negroes who think money equal power, you really think money equal power? Really? Show me where. Show me. I'm looking for that. Show me with Oprah Winfrey. I'm looking for that. Show me with Tyler Perry. I'm looking for that. Show me with Bob Johnson. I'm looking for that. Show me with Puffy Combs. I'm looking for that. Show me where money equals power in Black America. Because every Negro we know with a lot of money has a lot of fear. Every Negro we know with big bucks is a big coward. So money don't equal power, you thirsty Negroes. And this is why they're going to use our own reparations narrative against us. This is why they're going to use our own reparations narrative against us. This is why they're going to use our own reparations narrative against us. A cash payout for systemic dehumanization, systemic genocide, and all you want is money. You have lost your mind. We're going to talk about that California $224,000 plan in a minute. We're going to talk about that California $224,000 plan in a minute. We're going to talk about that California reparations trap. We're going to talk about that California reparations trap. We're going to talk about that $224,000 California reparations trap. But stay with me. I got 2 minutes on Instagram. I'm going to restart. In order for you to fully understand why Deon Sanders' decision was so tragic and reprehensible, in order for you to understand why Deon Sanders' decision to abandon a black school for 98.5% white University of Colorado, he's leaving a predominantly black college for a 98.5% white university. The University of Colorado has 1.6% black students. That's all the athletes. That's all the snow bunny loving athletes. That's all the snow bunny loving athletes. And then on top of that, he taken the best players with him from Jackson State. So not only is Deon leaving Jackson State, he took the best players with him, and you Negroes are trying to tell me that that was not an act of betrayal. Let me ask you a question. If you are fighting a war, I gave Deon 50,000 lashes on the Breakfast Club today. I gave Deon